Every day is Christmas here at my house. I swear, I get on Ambien and I start makeup shopping. What did I buy? I bought a mystery eyeshadow palette box off TikTok Shop. And this is from a brand called Lurella. So let's open this up and see what's in here, because I don't even remember ordering it, let alone know what's in here. I did do a little bit of a check on it when it arrived, and apparently there are supposed to be 6 eyeshadow palettes in this box. So let's open her up and see what we got. First of all, came in this pretty pink box that says Lurella. I think I tried something from their brand one time because it came in a BoxyCharm box quite a while back. So I've tried it, but very briefly. I didn't use it a lot. I actually picked up this lemon mask. I think it's a brightening facial mask. They were only $1, and I needed to get free shipping now that I'm recalling things a little more. I have little snippets of memory, and I needed like an extra $1 or something to get free shipping. Actually, it was like 25 cents. This was the cheapest at $1. So we'll try that out. So up first, this is all eyeshadow palettes, by the way. Up first is this Lucky palette. I'm gonna assume that these are greens. So here, oh, how cute. It's like in a little shape, it's in the shape of a little pot of gold. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Is that broke? That's weird. Usually the palettes, that's very odd. Am I supposed to put this together? Or did it just come like that? The top just sets on it? How weird is that? Has anybody ever tried this brand and got this palette? Am I supposed to put that together? Is it broken? Or is that the way it's supposed to be? It just sets on there. Interesting. That might be the strangest thing I've ever seen in my life. There's the gold. I'm just gonna swatch a couple. Ooh, that color right there. Oh, it's actually pretty, but it's like just pressed glitter. I don't like those kind of eyeshadows because they tend to fall all over. Now that one right there is nice and creamy. Okay. It's a nice palette. I'll give it a try, but that's okay. It's magnetic, at least. That's cool, I think. At least it's magnetic and it sticks on there. Interesting. Oh, okay. What do we got next? I got a firecracker palette. When I see firecracker, my color theory, I would think, would be like reds. What do you think the color story behind a firecracker would be? I'm seeing reds. Maybe some yellows. What are your thoughts on the color story in here? Drop it down in the comment section below and let me know what you think the color story will be in here. Go ahead and pause the video to do that. Don't be cheating. You can cheat. I would totally cheat. Okay. We have reds and blues. I don't know why I wasn't thinking blues. Blue wasn't even crossing my mind for whatever reason. That's kind of pretty. Definitely reminds me, why didn't that cross my mind? Red, white, and blue, 4th of July. Duh, Michelle. What the? Sometimes I don't even know about me, so yeah, I don't even know. Never, it should have crossed my mind. Like, obvious, right? Not for me, but I like that. I struggle with blues. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like using blues just because I struggle to get my looks to look good. But that's a freaking pretty blue. Look at that. Ooh, I'm not hating on that. I like reds. That feels a little hard panned. It doesn't feel as creamy as some of the other shadows I've played with. Let's just, but it's pretty. Red stained my eyeballs too. But that's a pretty palette. Okay. And that one didn't come apart on me. So that's interesting. Next up, I got the Christmas sweater palette. I haven't seen this one either. What do we think the color story will be of this one? I'm gonna go with red and green. I don't know why these take me by surprise. Woohoo! I was right on that. I guessed correct on that one. I guess I didn't see the pop of yellow coming. More reds and greens. Seems to be a theme with Lurella. Reds and greens. Is it just me though? That's kind of creamy. When eyeshadow places do reds, I feel like they're never really a true red. I always feel like they come off more berry toned than an actual red. This red here looks like it's kind of more red, but a lot of times when you put those on your face, well, your eyes, I feel like they come off, that's really creamy. I feel like they come off more hot pinkish versus red, at least on me. Maybe it's just me and my skin tone, but I feel like I never really get a true red. I get more of a hot pink or a berry. I guess they're forms of red, but I want me like a nice red. It was really creamy, but it went on a little bit powdery. Not too bad though. I like that. All right. So far, so good. What did I pay for this? It was on Ambien, so I almost can't tell you. I'd have to go back and look on TikTok Shop. I think $30. Yeah, $30. And I've got the little mask, so I could get free shipping, because shipping was going to cost me like $8. So I just spent the extra $1 to get free shipping. So yeah, $30, 6 palettes, not too bad. Next up, we have Here to Stay, Day to Night. Here to Stay, Day to Night eyeshadow palette. Color story. I'm gonna say if it's day to night, I'm gonna say we're gonna have some neutrals in here, because usually for a day, if you're working, you would wear more of a neutrally palette. So I'm guessing neutrals in this palette. Oh, in the back it says here, my bad. It's Here to Slay, not Here to Stay. Here to Slay. I'm guessing neutrals. I chose neutrals for this. What was your guess? Hey, I was pretty correct. Oops. We got some neutrals. Yeah. All right. And again, I guess the other palettes were red leaning. These again, if you look at them, especially these down here on the bottom, I'm getting kind of berry, almost a berry tone. The camera's not really picking it up so much. Let's see. It's orange. I'm not the best swatcher, so it's definitely not the eyeshadow palettes, guys. It's me when it comes to the swatching. I'm not 100% the best. I like that color. That's pretty. That'll be a really pretty inner corner. Ooh. Oh, that one's a little chunky, though. That one's a little chunky. You can see it. But nonetheless, It's pretty. I like it. I got to put these on my eyes and see how they compare to the more expensive brands that I have. All right. Palette number 5. We got Spider Queen. Ooh, what do we think is going to be in this? I'll bet there's going to be some blacks, and I feel like probably more reds. And, definitely black, red, maybe some browns. What's your guess? That's a pretty cool package right there. I'll tell you that. Look at the artwork on that. Kind of like that. That's kind of cool. Let's see what's in this. Make your guesses, what we think is in here. Every one of these opens this way. I'd rather have it open like a book rather than open up. Okay. I was kind of wrong. This has got, I guess that could be a black. This color looks more like a grayish green to me. It's called Poison. I don't like how they open like that. Let's see, will it fold all the way back? Kind of, sort of. So here we have some orange. We have green. We have reds again. Purples. We're leaning into some purple shimmer. A purple matte. Let's swatch that purple matte. That is called Fangs. Well, that's an interesting name. Well, that's kind of underwhelming, isn't it? Let's try that again. We'll go over that twice. They're not overly pigmented. They're not horrible. So we have purples, greens, reds, more reds. And each palette has a mirror, which is nice. You can hold it as you do your eyeshadow looks. So yeah, that one is Spider Queen. And last but not least in this box, we have Totally Tubular. That's like 80s retro. I'm going to guess pink's in this. Pink, light blue. We're flashing back to the 80s. If you are over 40, you are going to know the 80s. I am stuck in the 80s with the 80s music. I don't do my makeup like they did back in the 80s, but 80s makeup, 80s music, I'm there. Good Bon Jovi, AC/DC, Meatloaf, hell yeah. What do you guys think? Is anybody else in their 40s and stuck in the 80s for the music? I know I am. They've even started freaking rapping the 80s music up now. If you haven't noticed, they take the 80s and they mix it into a more techno style song, which I kind of like. It's kind of cool. Anyway, I'll quit rambling about 80s music. You get me on that theme and I'm going to go forever. So, last but not least, we have Totally Tubular. Guesses? My guess was pink. Pink, yellow, and a baby blue. Totally 80s. Totally, man. Oh, yeah. If that doesn't scream 80s, I don't know what does. What do you guys think? You'll notice these colors on my arms, which you probably can't tell on camera too much, but these colors are already kind of fading off my arm. So I definitely feel like if you put them on your eyes, you would want to have a primer or something on so they stick and stay. I haven't really used them, so I don't know, but I will try them. I'll try them out and see how they work on my eyes. They do stain. My fingers are stained here. I only have my pants to wipe these colors off with. So we got another red. This one feels more powdery versus creamy. That one looks like it's a pretty old red though, but this one has some shimmers in it. Let's see. It's pretty. And these are kind of powdery, but I mean, I'm not mad. Let's test out this green. Ooh, I do like me a green. Where am I gonna, I'm running out of arm space. But it's really pretty. That's neon. Oh yeah, baby. We got neon. All right, let's see. I want to test out this pink right here. It's like a bubblegum pink. Do you guys remember those bubblegum lipsticks? Like the bubblegum chapsticks you could get? The real big fat ones, I used to like those. I don't know why. Made my heart happy. It's the pink. So yeah, now I am totally 80 colored right now for the most part. I think I kind of like that palette. I think I'm gonna blast 80s music and play with this 80s palette one day. And it might even be really creepy and put my hair up in like pigtails or something stupid. Wear my headband and rock it out. All right, so there you have it. There is my $30 Ambien Lurella eyeshadow box that I bought on TikTok Shop while on Ambien. And let's recap. We got Totally Tubular, my 80s palette. We got the Spider Queen palette. We got Here to Slay. We got the Christmas sweater or Xmas sweater palette. We got the Lucky palette. I feel like I'm lucky that I didn't drop it and break it, so yeah, I'll call that lucky. We got the Firecracker palette. So 6 palettes for $30. Not a bad deal. If only I remembered doing it. So yeah, stay tuned and I will be creating some more videos of items that I purchased while I'm on Ambien and don't remember it. I just happened to wake up to some packages by my door. So thanks for watching, guys.
Subscribe.